Hello, everyone. I'm Chuang. Today, let's draw the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus. The most prominent feature of Carcharodontosaurus was that its teeth resembled those of sharks. We'll draw a single tooth to analyze its tooth structure step by step, and talk about the features of carnivorous dinosaurs' teeth by the way. When drawing the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus, we need to show their features from several perspectives. One is to look back from the front. This is the side of its tooth. Suppose my palm is its tooth. When it turns to the front, we can see its tooth as thin as a blade. Now, let's draw the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus. First, let's draw its shape. We'll draw a tooth bending backward, a mandibular tooth bending in this direction. Like many typical theropods, the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus bent backward. But the difference is that its tooth body was very wide and the crown was only this large. This shape is the crown part, which was not long, about a dozen centimeters, the same length as what I am drawing now. But there was a very long tooth root, which went deep downward, and was longer than the crown. Generally, the tooth fossils were not easy to preserve intact, because the tooth roots would always break. There were some special details about the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus. First, like many carnivorous dinosaurs, on both sides of its tooth, there were serrations, which looked like those of steak knives. There were such serrations on this side too. At the back of its teeth, there were some wavy traces. If you observe the fossils carefully, you can see that there are many tiny longitudinal lines on the surface of the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus. Its tooth was not completely like an arc. This area is thick. It is a circle. When it comes here, it slowly becomes narrow. That is, viewed from the top, the single tooth is like this. This position is very thick and it becomes narrow at the back. This is the outline of its surface. We can use some vertical lines on the surface to show this concave position. The surface of its teeth was full of such lines, but we do not need to draw all of them. This is how the single tooth of Carcharodontosaurus looked like from the side. Then, viewed from the front, the teeth were very thin. When people just discovered the fossils of Carcharodontosaurus, they found that its teeth were as thin as those of sharks. These are the serrations on this side. Some people believed that its teeth were thin because of the flattening effect caused by geological forces. However, later, research showed that the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus were really like that because abundant tooth fossils affected by formation forces from different directions have basically kept the same look. The relatively round teeth, which had been thought to belong to Carcharodontosaurus, were later confirmed to belong to another species. So, at present, we still believe that the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus might be as flat as steak knives. Below, we draw the tooth root. Good, like this, we've finished drawing the teeth of Carcharodontosaurus.